Hello everyone, it is me, the Orochi here, and welcome back to another video of SpaceFlight Simulator. Now, I've made a rocket, and we're going to go to Venus. Pretty self-explanatory. So let's go. But I do want to show off something I always do before launching rockets, and that's, launching landers. Because this rocket is pretty special, and you'll see that in a minute. But before I go and just do Venus and probably fail, you always want to test your rockets, make sure they can get to orbit. That way you can test everything, see if everything is satisfactory, and if it isn't, you can make last minute adjustments. Also, if you hear a whiny dog, that's our dog who's allergic to dogs. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah, I haven't made voiced content in a while, and we are already approaching orbit. Well, not orbit yet, but space. And there we go, let's start burning. I don't know if you people care that I have voiced content. I mean, I made that Warframe video last night. I've been sick, so that's why I haven't made voiced content in a while. And if I did, that's why it kind of sounded groggy. And there we go, we're in space. Which gives us plenty of time to, and not do these ones, since we could pop that off. And there we go. Yeah, as you can tell, things are quite busy, but we have ourselves a little satellite. And basically what we're going to do is test to see if the satellite can get away from the rocket, so that way we can have the lander land on Venus. And yeah, seems like we can. So now we don't have to worry about it. Now I'm just gonna get out of the way of the rocket and start burning. Bye-bye, rocket. But bye-bye, satellite, I mean. So now, since the test is complete, we time warp all the way over here. And then we start burning, like this. This is just to get the lander back down. Well, nice and safely. And this is also to test the parachutes. Make sure they work well. Still burning. We'll still burning. But yeah, things at home are quite busy. I might find a silenced room or something, I don't know. Anyway. Just in time. As you can see, we are starting to burn. We want to adjust the heat shield to be in the way of the atmosphere, so that way all the core components don't break down. And now we're at 25 meters, 2,500, so we deploy the parachutes. I have 3 of them, just to ensure we land safely, because there's no such thing as a heat damage on Venus in SpaceFlight Simulator. Although Venus is the hottest planet, and will, if you've done research on the Venera programs, which is what this lander is inspired by, you would know that the landers did not survive. Anyway, now we're at 500 meters. Deploy the landing legs and the 3 parachutes. And the speed for crashing on Earth is approximately 6 meters per second. And since Venus is quite the same, it's the same thing. Although we do have to worry about the big atmosphere. But, as we can see, it seems like this test is a success. We are green across the board. And now, if this was realistic, we would have a crew with a truck come pick up this lander and reuse it for a future mission. But since this is a video game, I just press this button, and there we go. We got a whole rocket again. Would you look at that? Now, let's do this. I'm gonna accelerate to 3 times, just so that way the video isn't an hour long. I don't know if you guys want to watch an hour-long spaceflight simulator video, but if you do, comment down below and say, yeah, we would watch it. Probably no one would, because a lot of people watch my shorts nowadays. And I get why, but like, I have a whole other long-form content, guys. I'm kidding. Thank you so much for your support on the shorts. And hopefully I can make them better quality. Seems like we haven't... Oh, we gotta burn more. There we go, we have burned into an orbit. And these thrusters on the side, these are just so that way we can descend to Venus orbit. So let's just time warp to a transfer window. And we're gonna be here a while. So how are we doing? Everyone doing fine? I really hope so. Yeah, those are my failed attempts at... I'm pretty sure this one is the flyby of Mercury. Or maybe this one is. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. What's your favorite game, guys? Let me know in the comments, as well as if you want to watch an hour-long spaceflight simulator video. But now, we have time warped to a transfer window. So we see what direction it is in. It is this direction. So we time warp all the way over here. And then we just start boosting. Start burning. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say here. I haven't been one about a voiced commentary. I mean, I know why people like it. It's just, I don't know what to say, because I don't have a script for these videos. Because, I don't really know why I don't have a script. I guess I'm just too lazy. But anyway, we're now flying toward Venus. The hottest planet, the most pressurized planet, and the whoa. So I guess that's just lucky. As you can see, I've I don't remember that one. But these two are just satellites, I think. And I'm just going to time warp all the way over here. See, these side thrusters are going... Well, they're really handy. And there we go. We have an orbit. So I'm going to shoot those off, apparently. Turn these back on and deploy the satellite. So this is going to scan Venus and get us a lot of intel about what it looks like, which it looks like a glowing ball. I'm actually going to use the RCS to ensure we don't have a collision. And there we go. Bye-bye, satellite. And other space junk. And now we're just gonna do this. And hopefully cancel out all of our side momentum. But I don't think we will. But we will be slow falling into Venus's atmosphere, which means we won't burn up half as bad. Oh. Seems like we did burn all of our side velocity. And it's now time. Time to fall straight into Venus. And hopefully not burn up, because Venus is very hostile. Protect us, heat shield. Oh. Phew. I noticed that we were tilting a little bit. That's always bad. You do not want to tilt in an atmosphere, because it will mess you up, man. Well, yeah. We're now falling 70 meters a second, which is quite slow. I mean, if I flip it around, yeah, now we're speeding up. No, we're still slowing down. This is going to be a while. Cannot deploy parachute over 2,500 meters. And we've just passed 3,500. And we're still slowing down. And deploy the parachutes. We went from like 30 meters a second to 10. But we can get a good look around. Seems like we're going to be landing in a valley. Or near the base of a valley. Nine meters a second. We are slowing down through the atmosphere. But yeah, the heat shield really saved our lives. It's a probe. There's no people on here. This is just a research mission. I expect like some doors to open, some material like radar, something to listen. Anyway, deploy the landing legs and the parachutes. We are now moving at a swift 2 meters a second. 2.1, but whatever. We are very slow. And it seems like we have some debris. So yeah, this is going to be a safe landing. We are slowly approaching the Venetian surface. Seems like we're gonna tilt a little bit, and we're not perfectly landing on this little hill. But, and landed on the surface of Venus. And we're gonna do some sliding, because why not? Slide into a much more stable position. Deploy the landing legs. And... that's weird. Did you guys see that? Well, we have a lander on Venus. There's some RCS debris. Oh. And you're a side separator. And then what are you? Another RCS debris. Got it. We're gonna name you the Orochi Venus lander. And there we go. And, oh. Well, there we go. I'm going to rename you to the Orochi Venus Orbiter. And this is just, the Orochi Venus, the OVS. This is the Orochi Venus satellite. I named it Orbiter. So it's called the OVO. The Orochi Venus Orbiter stage debris, since this is what we used to deploy the satellite. It's not really debris, it's more like trash. But, you know, debris just sounds a lot cooler. I accidentally spelled Deborah. And these are going to be here for all eternity, until Venus gets eaten by the sun. Or these just unexpectedly crash into Venus. I don't know. One of the two. And... what are you? You're a whole ass rocket. Why is there just a giant rocket here? You know, I'm gonna crash this thing into, there we go. And I guess these two are just satellites. So I just call them Venus orbiters. Okay, yeah. The Venus orbiters. And anyway. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos, why not like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you all later. See ya, folks. Have a great day.